This is my cold voice speaking. So this is not a trick question. Who can accumulate wealth faster? The behind-the-counter associate at McDonald's or the McDonald's executive who's got at the parking lot his or her name is right there. No one better not park there. That's their parking spot. Who can accumulate wealth faster? Well, the answer is, and this is not a trick question, the answer is the McDonald's associate burger flipper behind the counter can accumulate wealth faster than his executive way above him. Now, how does that happen? The McDonald's associate has no lifestyle that he has to maintain or she has to maintain. No one goes to the parking lot and asks, what kind of car are you driving? But the executive who pulls in that spot with his or her name right in the front, they better not be pulling in there with an old beater. See, once you're an executive, you're expected to play the part. Just like in medieval times, the princes, the dukes, the lords, they had to look like they're dukes, princes, and lords. They can't run around with holes in their shoes and hay coming out of their vests. They had to look the part. So executives have to look the part. And they have to look the part in their dress. They have to look the part where they vacation. They have to look the part in the restaurants they go to. All that costs money. And in order for an executive to achieve all this, he or she has to spend everything they get on maintaining that image as an executive. But the meat flipper behind the counter has no image, has nothing to portray. Yet the executive makes more money. Okay, we'll give them that. But the person behind the counter can invest what little money they can scrape together. They can invest that. And they can still show up to work every day by bus. The executive can't show up by bus. So the worker can slowly invest extra cash and start building wealth. The executive ain't got no extra cash. Every dime the executive has goes into maintaining his or her lifestyle. In fact, they go into debt to even maintain it more. And the other reason why the meat flipper behind the counter can become wealthy faster than the executive is because when the meat flipper goes home, the meat flipper doesn't receive any phone calls about problems. Hey, the burner's not working. What do we do? Hey, my problem, talk to the manager. But the executive ain't working no 8 hours a day. The executive's working 12, 16 hours a day. And in their car and at home, they're taking phone calls about executive problems. They have no time to figure out how to invest. So they don't, other than their 401k. But the burger flipper behind the counter, when they put in their 6 or 8 hours a day, that's it. No phone calls, no overtime. They have the rest of the evening to spend researching investing. They learn about investing. The executive has no time to learn about investing. So these are just a couple of points why the burger flipper behind the counter at McDonald's has a better chance of getting wealthy than the suits above him or her.